Hi everyone and welcome back to Woman2Woman. Well, we hope you've had a lovely Easter break. It was great to be back this morning at Woman2Woman, and we're continuing our study of Louis Giglio's study, Relatable, looking at developing and nurturing stronger and healthier relationships. So far we've looked at a few key relationships. We've looked at our relationship with the Father God. We've looked at our relationship with ourselves, and we've been learning to love ourselves and speak kinder, more positive, life-affirming words over ourselves and into our own hearts. We've looked at our relationship with our mothers and our fathers and how that relationship has impacted who we are today. We've looked at creating healthy boundaries and working on loving each other in those relationships. Today we turn to loving others again, and in particular we looked at friendships. Do you remember your childhood friend? What was it about that person that you loved spending time with them? What types of things did you do together? Did you get involved with each other? Perhaps there was a special hobby that you both took part in. Maybe you're still friends with that person today. Have you ever considered what it is that makes a good friend? I hope you yourself are a good friend. But what are the qualities of a good friend? When you think about that, is it someone that you can trust? Someone that will be there with you in the good days and in the bad days? Do you prefer someone that tells you what you want to hear, or do you want a friend that speaks truth in love? Well, today we turn to a passage of scripture in the book of Romans, starting from verse 9, and I love what it says here about loving others. It says, don't just pretend to love others, really love others. And it says that in the NLT version. It goes on to talk about bearing with one another in the good days and in the bad days, sharing with each other, being hospitable to one another, choosing peace over conflict. Now, many of you tuning in today have perhaps been let down by your friends. Maybe you've been betrayed, perhaps lied to, perhaps someone has broken that trust and that friendship, and you have actually been led to a place where that friend is no longer a friend. Has that changed how you are in relationships with others? Has it prevented you perhaps from engaging in friendships with others? Well, you know, all throughout this study we are learning that God has created us for relationship. He wants us to have good and healthy and loving relationships. So whatever it is that you're looking for in a friend, the main point that we took from today's study is we need to be that friend that we're looking for ourselves. So if you want a friend that is faithful, that is true, that is honest, that will share with you, will bear with you in the good days and the bad days, then first of all, you need to be that friend yourself. Jesus is challenging us in this study as we look at the key relationships in our lives. But the main theme that is being weaved through every session so far is to love. Not just to pretend to love, not just to say all the right things, but really love one another. Yes, it can be difficult. Yes, relationships can often come with complications, but Jesus has given us the tools to be able to work through those relationships, and instead of choosing conflict, to choose peace. Instead of walking away and just giving up at the drop of a hat, bearing with one another and being prepared to get down and pray with one another and make the best out of these relationships. So what type of friend are you looking for? Start by being that type of friend yourself. Until next time, God bless.